This is my last gift list idea, I promise. I just had a lot of them this year. Let's talk about homemade gift ideas. Now these are completely random. There is absolutely no theme here whatsoever. I'm going to start with good old-fashioned knitting. Knit them something. This is a scarf that I'm knitting for myself because it takes me about 6 years to knit anything, so I'm knitting myself a scarf with the colours of the genderqueer flag in it, which is that one there. It's taking time, but if you are a fast knitter, knit something for somebody. Last year's homemade gift item from me was cat scarves. Here are 2 that didn't get given out in the end. These are great because you can make them safe for breakaway collars. They are covered in dust, holy crap. You can stitch Velcro onto them so that they will tear away if the collar gets broken off or if they get caught on anything, because they are a knit, they will get caught. They just look really cute. You can also use them on dogs because they're a pet. Any pet can really wear this scarf and you can make it safe for them, I promise. Or if you crochet, you can crochet instead. I do not crochet because I do not understand. Something that you will see on every single homemade gift ideas list is candles. And I'm very sorry that they're in my list, but I have recently started making candles. I do it on a really teeny tiny scale, so I have my oil burner with a tea light underneath and then I put one of these on, melt the wax, mix in my own essential oils to make it smell nice, or in this case, this one has cinnamon on it. On the scent topic, you can make them some incense. So I make my own incense blends because I'm a pagan and I have so much fun with it. Please look out for a future video on this where I talk more about it, but blends of fragrant herbs and spices are a great gift. And if they're food grade, you can also make them actual spice blends they can use in their cooking more than just incense. Or if you know somebody that does make incense, you can actually just make your own incense ingredients. You can go out for a walk in the park, pick up some pine cones, wash them, dry them out and cut them up, and they end up looking something like this. And they smell incredible when burned. You can do that with any sort of fragrant plant. You can do it with rose gardens. Flowers make great incense. And you can find different sorts of plant life when you're out and about. If they drink alcohol, you could experiment with making your own alcohol. So a very simple one to do is get a bottle of vodka, which I don't have, pretend there's a bottle here, a bottle of vodka and their favourite sweets. Pour some of the vodka out, put the sweets in, leave to dissolve, and you've got sweet vodka. My dad used to do this with pear drops and it is delicious. If you are a baker, bake them some things. I don't know what you bake, I don't bake, I don't know what baking is. Maybe some mince pies, maybe some cookies, maybe a cake. Baking is always good. Something that I did for Cameron's birthday is I made them a booklet of chore vouchers for their drag. So if you don't know, my partner Cameron is a drag king and they taught me how to get into drag for the first time this Pride Month, so I will put a link up here for you to go and see that. But there are certain chores that comes with drag that is just not fun, so in this book of vouchers, I called them Victor Vouchers because their name is Victor Velvet. I put things like, I will clean your brushes for you, I will go back to the flat if you've forgotten something for your performance. I will take headshots for you, I will help edit your digital drag videos, things like that. You can adapt this to whoever you want. If you are good with woodwork, you can build them a box or a chest or something that they can store things in. So I, for a long time now, have wanted to make Cameron a box for their Magic the Gathering decks because they have a lot of them and their storage situation stresses me out, so I want to fix it, but I'm also not very good with wood. But on the theme of Magic the Gathering, I'm also a collector of Magic the Gathering, so you could build them a deck and give that to them. So if you, like me, have an obscene amount of Magic cards that you aren't using, put them together in a deck, give them to them, and then you've got your Christmas day all sorted. This also works for Yu-Gi-Oh, which I also play. You could write them a story. This is a bit out of left field, but somebody once did write me a story. If you like writing, you can write the recipient into their own action tale or a fairy tale or a nice book. Try not to kill off the recipient, but you can write them a book, you can write them a poem, you can write them a haiku, you could write them anything, to be honest. You could write them a song. This has been a super quick fire round of homemade gift ideas that you can do, whether it's because that you can't afford to buy things or you want to be more sustainable and not buy anything new. So don't forget to like this video, definitely drop any more suggestions down in the comments below, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so you get notified every single time I post a new video. Videos go up every Saturday at 6 PM UK time with at least one bonus video every single month. Apart from this month, which is Vlogmas, there are 25 videos in 25 days. Wish me luck. See ya. And also, yes, my voice is already going. Help me.